Excellent. Thank you, Subhendu, joining from the Persistent on the Viva Connection Partners Showcase show. And this time we're looking into, as I said, persistence scenarios and solutions for Viva platform or app, but of course also about the Viva Connection as the show name entitles. Now, Subhendu, can you do a quick intros, who you are and what do you do?
Yeah, so thanks, Vesa. So this is Subhendu, and I basically lead our pre-sales and solutions group for Microsoft Business Unit in Persistent. One of the key areas where we are primarily focused is our cutting edge technologies of Microsoft, including Microsoft Viva. So here we have a really interesting solution, primarily driven by Viva and Viva connections, that we would like to talk to you about, Vesa.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think if you think about the Viva, Viva is the employee experiences platform. There's a lot of Viva modules, and then the Viva Connection is one of those modules, which is probably the most widely used one with Viva Engage, because
Absolutely.
you surface confirmation and communications there, but there's a lot of value on those other modules as well. Now, before we go to the actual solution intro, can you do a quick recap on what is Persistent and what are the offerings from Persistent side? So let's move on that section.
Yeah, sure. So basically, we are a 32 plus years old digital engineering and enterprise modernization partner. So we have already reached 1 billion plus revenue, right? Our trailing 12 months revenue is around 1.2 billion, right? In terms of market cap, we are around 6.8 billion, and we have roughly around 24,000 employees. We have been a part of the key stock indexes that are there in India, be it MSCI index, be it Nifty, mid cap, and other indexes. We have been named a challenger in the 2023 Gartner Magic Quadrant for public cloud transformation services. We have also been named as leader and challenger in multiple analyst reports, including Gartner, Everest, Zinnov, and so on and so forth. So we are a 360 degree Microsoft partner for over more than 32 plus years. We are a partner, supplier, and customer of Microsoft. We are one among those few SIs who have qualified Microsoft qualified solution partner status across all Microsoft solution areas, including modern work. We are a direct CSP partner wherein we resell licenses to Microsoft customers globally. We also have delivered managed services, modern work, Dynamics, and Azure implementation and support to Microsoft customers on behalf of Microsoft globally. We also basically have worked with Microsoft in product engineering and support area at a large scale. The differentiation that we bring to the table is we are an agile and nimble partner who has both product engineering support and professional services experience for multiple Microsoft technologies, including modern work, Dynamics, and Azure, and who also have quite a few cutting edge Microsoft solutions, primarily leveraging all the cutting edge Microsoft technologies, including GenAI and Viva, and so on and so forth. Some of the solutions are listed on the bottom right. Patient Care Next, persistent enhanced employee experience solutions driven by Viva, and then we also have our cloud modernization factory. All those are listed on Microsoft Marketplace. So that's about persistent Vesa.
Cool.
Yeah. Now maybe let me take you through the solutions that we have leveraging Microsoft Viva and Viva connections. So we would start with a few quotes from our CXOs, right? So on the left hand side, you see our CPO Yogesh is talking about how Viva connections has transformed, or entire Viva suite rather, including Viva connections, has transformed the overall employee experience, right? So it was pretty average before we started leveraging Microsoft Viva, and Microsoft Viva has led or boosted the overall employee satisfaction to a great extent. uh, I mean, Devashish is also almost our chief information officer. Devashish, he is also echoing the same thing, talking about how it helps the employees primarily to start their journey to persistent, to make their onboarding journey memorable, and then take it from there. So that is what
So,
we
and
put
just
at.
to recap on elaborating on that one, so basically Persistent is not only providing Viva offerings and services and solutions, but you're using Viva by yourself to onboard people, and that's why you are an expert on it. So that's really cool.
Absolutely. So that is the thing you accurately emphasize. So we are not only uh, are requesting customers or so promoting Viva to our customers. We have dogfooded it ourselves so that we know the advantages of the platform,
Yeah.
so that we can deliver it best. And not only that, we are also involved with Microsoft in product engineering in Viva space as well, right? So we are also working with Microsoft in helping them enhance overall Viva capabilities as well.
Yeah.
Just to talk a bit more around what we have done for us, and then we are also working with some customers to implement Viva connections and other Viva modules for them. These are some of the areas where we have implemented. We have our internal implementations. So as I said, so we have leveraged Viva connections to a great extent to ensure an enhanced onboarding experience for the new joiner with curated content to boost their productivity from start. We are also helping them with all their queries and needs, harnessing a GenAI driven chatbot which is embedded within Viva connections, and multiple other Viva adaptive cards to help to make them comfortable by putting all their needs on a single one-stop shop. We are also helping them connect with their colleagues, Vesa. So that's an important point. So as you join, right, you not need a lot of handholding. You need to build your connections and network. So that is where we are leveraging Viva to build meaningful dialogues with your colleagues of similar interest, right, and then helping them boost the overall brand and persistent brand, and then foster innovations as they build their network, right? So these
Yep.
are the two areas where we are leveraging Viva connections and other Viva modules. There are a couple of more, right? But before I go there, just a few statistics, right, that you see on the bottom of the screen. So we have helped. Viva has helped us boost the employee satisfaction from 7.9 to 9.3 in just 5 months. So that's a significant achievement, right? And then just to let you know, we have roughly around 3,000 odd employees who are currently using Viva connections, primarily the new joiners. And in the first 90 days itself, we have got 27,000 plus hits by those 3,000 employees. So you can see the amount of excitement among us to use this platform. Before I start a small demo of our solution that we have built, that in which we have done internal implementation, I would like to take you through a couple of other areas also where we are leveraging Viva as a platform. So we have built. We have built something we call content on the fly by harnessing Viva topics to auto generate content, collating or organizing information from multiple M365 channels, and these topic cards are easily shareable and can be controlled as well. We are also leveraging actual joyful learning by leveraging Viva Learning as well, which offers ability to find, select, pin multiple trainings, and our managers are leveraging Viva Learning to also suggest and assign content to subordinates and manage as well. We have integrated Viva Learning to our LMS platform, using which we are giving a seamless learning experience to our employees.
Yeah.
So that's all about what we have built, and then I can show a quick demo to our audience to basically take them through what we have built and how we can also build leveraging Viva for our customers.
Cool. That sounds really exciting and great summary on what's available. Now, let's have a look on it. How does it actually look like? Always interesting.
Sure, thanks, Vesa. So I'll directly go to our. So this is a, so as I said, right, being a new joiner, you have a lot of lot of questions and anxiety about the new organizations, right? So providing a really good onboarding experience always helps to build that trust with the employees, right? New joiners. So that is where we post the onboarding formalities are done. We are basically sharing the Viva Connections web link as well as the Teams link, right? So wherein they can open it, it is on their Teams itself. So that's the beauty of the platform, as you know. So we are basically congratulating them for joining Persistent, and then sharing them all the different needs, all the different activities they would need to complete for the first 30 days and beyond, right? So whatever mandatory trainings they need to complete, whatever post onboarding activities they need to complete, their certification details, their how the career growth look like in Persistent, in any type of hardware and software request they need to basically submit. Even we have a really good cafeteria across all our offices, so different menus of cafeteria, right? And then few other very important things, right, which is like they need for on a daily basis, right? How do they enter their time cards, how they manages their leaves, apply leaves, how they can raise a travel request, and so on and so forth. They can also see their holidays and so, and we also help with their physical and emotional well-being through different programs and all that we have almost on a weekly basis, so they can get to see the recent programs, and they can enroll for them as well, right? So this
Yeah.
is and they have also news and events for Persistent, all the new things that are coming up, all the new announcement that our CXO needs to make are available here, right? And then we have our employees birthdays and anniversaries, so everything that a employee would need for the first 30 days and beyond is already available there. So any question or any point you would like me to emphasize?
Yeah, this is really, really cool and nice way of collecting all of the information in a single view as it's intended and accessing that in Teams or from SharePoint. Now, the frequently you needed section is obviously Viva Connection cards. Any specific things what you want to call out from that extensibility section?
Sure. So this is a very important section, and this we have built primarily leveraging Viva adaptive cards, as you know, right? So I would like to show one area maybe, and this is where our employees are finding it really productive, right? So we leverage Oracle Fusion as the ERP platform, right? So what and if you need to put a timesheet on Oracle on by going to the web version of it, right? It takes quite a few clicks before you can complete the timesheet for a week. And here it is very pretty easy with just 3-4 clicks, and that too on Teams, where Teams we are using on for everything, right? So on Teams itself, they can quickly finish the timesheet within a span of 2-3 seconds. So I'll just show you. So this is again we using adaptive cards. So let's say I'm not filled the last week timesheet. What I'll do is I'll just select the week, and I'll just add time card. It would automatically fetch all the swipe ins and other things, and then you can just take a look. Let's say for Tuesday I have just 4.5 hours, so I'll add a because I have worked from home for the remaining hours, so I'll just quickly mention that for Tuesday I have done 4.5 hours of uh, work from home, and then I can add it. It will definitely add the entire effort, right? And then you can just submit it for this thing, or else you can edit it as well as needed, right? So that capability is also there. So if you let's say want to edit further and so on and so forth, so that's also ability is there on the platform itself, right? So you can
Yeah.
just add, and then just a moment, sorry. Yeah, you can just add and then submit for the approval, right? So
Yep.
and then you can just submit the time card. So that's all you need to do, right? It doesn't take too much of time. So and it gets submitted, right? So this just 3-4 clicks, with that you are able to finish the timesheet, right? Which
Yeah.
takes around a few minutes when we do the web version. So that's one of the areas where we are giving boosting the productivity and giving the time back to the employees to do their more important works, right?
Yeah. Exactly. That's a great example of simplifying the submission or processes by adaptive card and the ACs so that people don't need to move away from their day-to-day work location, which is Teams. So really cool. Awesome example scenario. So really cool. Now,
Yeah.
we wanted to talk a bit about the unique positioning, value proposition of our solution. You've been covering a lot of this already, so it is really end user targeted. You're showcasing the relevant information in simplest way directly inside of the teams. Anything else what we're missing on that section?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll also like to take you through a couple of other Viva modules that we are leveraging. But before that, right, you ask a very important question: what are the unique value propositions? So one of the things that I would like to highlight is personalizations that we are doing with very minimal effort. So the screen you see, right? For example, the holidays that you see, these are Indian holidays, right? So if the employees are based out of, so based on the location of the employee, based on the department of the employees, all these things will change, right? So the holidays will change based on the locations. The mandatory trainings would change based on the department of the employee, and so on and so forth. So this is highly personalized with very minimal efforts that we have as part of our Viva solution that we offer. So that is one. We also offer a end-to-end, I would say, as I mentioned, right, highly enhanced employee satisfaction by boosting the productivity of the employee, by helping the employees manage all their activities daily, and even, right, as I was speaking about some other modules, right? Let's say if you need to complete your Viva trainings, right? So that will take you to the directly to the Viva connection, Viva learning window, right? Itself within Teams, and you can complete your Viva learning. The mandatory trainings directly from here, right? So if you click on this,
Yep.
the training will start, right? So and you can also see the courses that has been assigned to you by your managers, right? So you can see right now there's nothing, that's why I'm not able to see. But if my manager has assigned some courses to me, that I can complete. I can also bookmark for my own self. I can also recommend, because I am a manager, I can also manage my the learning for my team, and here I can assign, and then to my subordinates, and can see the progress as well. So this is
Yep.
basically, rather than asking the employees to go to multiple applications for their training, mandatory training, and upskilling programs, we are basically, Viva is giving, or our solution is giving a way to manage everything based on Teams, right? So that is saving a lot of effort and time, and making the overall experience much more seamless. So that is where the employee satisfaction sees really high uptick, right,
Yep.
in a significant amount of in a really small span of time, right? So that's Viva learning that we have leveraged. And maybe a last one which I would like to show, Viva Engage is another one, right, where which we are using significantly. So we are leveraging it to build our own community, to also asking questions to our leaders, right, whom we admire, and so on and so forth. So I'll not go much deep into it, but we are leveraging it a lot. We are sharing kudos to our fellow colleagues and our subordinates. We are, as I said, we are building communities. We are asking questions to our leaders and whom we admire, and then they can answer the questions whenever they get some time, and then those questions we'll be able to see those answers as well. So that is how we are leveraging Viva Engage. And maybe one more which I would like to show is around insights. So we are leveraging Viva Insights to see how our to monitor the overall productivity of our team, and how we can help as a manager, how we can help boost the productivity of the entire team, and we can also basically help them build better relationship among them. So some of the insights
Yep.
around their meetings, their overall work and all, we can also see it from here, and then we can help. As I am a manager of a few employees, I can see how they're collaborating, and I can also help them boost their overall collaboration and productivity. So that's how we are
Yep.
leveraging Viva, and these are some of the unique value propositions that we are bringing in. Yeah.
Cool. Really, really cool stuff. So awesome stuff, Subhendu. Now, let me actually move back on the talking head mode, so to say, and let's talk about a bit about the future. So any future plans related on evolving these solution offerings and on that section, on the employee experiences side? Or is it
Yeah,
now
so
completed? It's ready to go. We don't need to do anything. Probably not.
no, not surely not, right? So as Viva is also in Microsoft Viva is also introducing new modules. So we are also
Yep.
planning to leverage in some other modules of Viva, including Viva Goals, trying to enhance Viva Insights. Viva Insights is a really, I would say, very powerful module wherein we can leverage AI to a great extent on our HR data to reduce the employee churn, to improve the overall employee productivity, right? So that is where
Yep.
we have already started work around making Viva Insights of our own implementation much more powerful, right? We are also, as I said, we are trying to leverage Viva Goals, so that's also in our roadmap. We are also planning to leverage Viva Sales as well. So these are some of the modules which we have in the roadmap, and on some of them we have already started working. Vesa,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and it's always a great way of actually get to know the products is by using them. It's something also what we in Microsoft do. As we build the product, we are the ones who are dogfooding it and testing things and adapting the use cases, because then you know how it works and what you should be improving. So definitely good practice. Now, I wanted to call out something still before we close up. So Persistent doesn't have actual applications within the store as an application installed with a solution, but it's more around offerings in the consulting side, right? So as a system integrator, not as an ISV. Is that correct?
Yeah, so you mean to say on Marketplace, Microsoft Marketplace?
Correct. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so on Microsoft Marketplace, we have a consultancy offering on Viva. But having
Exactly.
said that, yeah, we can also take some of the implementations we have done on Viva, right? That I am showcasing right away for some of our customers. So as we speak, we are
Yeah.
already working with a software and high tech customer to implement Viva for them, and we are leveraging some of the modules that we have already implemented on Viva, some of the adaptive cards as is to them, so to accelerate their journey on Microsoft Viva. So
Yeah.
we are a consulting plus implementation partner. Yeah.
Correct. So that's the reason why I'm calling that out, is that if you don't say Persistent in the actual marketplace for the solutions, doesn't mean that Persistent wouldn't be offering these services. So there's a multiple ways how our partner ecosystem is offering and selling their services. And in Persistent case, it's more through consultancy. And then you have your solutions which the consultants can help to install to the customer environments. So there's multiple
Absolutely.
ways of doing this based on the partner needs and partner preferences. But that was really, really cool. Awesome walkthrough on the different set of offerings, what you have available, Subhendu, from Persistent. Any last words before we close up with the intro?
No, I think that's all. So we definitely like to engage with more and more customers to help them enhance their overall employee experience journey. We have experienced it ourselves by leveraging Viva. We have improved our overall employee satisfaction, collaboration, and productivity to a great extent. And we'd like to take this learning to more and more customers across multiple industries. Thanks for the opportunity, Visa, to talk about our Viva implementation in such great depth.
Excellent. Thank you, Subhendu, also for joining. Really great discussion and awesome to see the really, really, really great implementation, what you have in place. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.